Hey everybody, just wanted to do a video review on my 2020 Ford F-350 Super Duty. I've got the 6.7 liter Power Stroke diesel engine in this, and I've got 3.55 rear locking differential in it. It's a Lariat edition. I threw quite a few options on it. In fact, the options probably totaled about $25,000. Anybody looking at these trucks know they can get pretty spendy, and as you add those options, the price tag can escalate quickly. This particular truck had a MSRP of over $80,000, and I'll throw the window sticker up so you can take a look at it and see everything that I got on it. But the good thing is I have the A plan, so I didn't have to pay that, but it was still expensive. So, some of the reasons I bought this truck, well, one of the main reasons was I have a 2021 Heartland Prowler that I bought last year, travel trailer, and that thing is about 33 feet long. The gross vehicle weight rating on it is about 9,000 pounds. I probably tow it around maybe 8,000. And I had an F-150 with the EcoBoost V6, and it had the max trailer tow package on it. And I think it had a tow capability of about 12,800 pounds was what Ford rated it at. Now, just because they rate a truck at that doesn't mean you should tow that. And in my opinion, the travel trailer I have definitely shouldn't be towed by a half ton. I was white knuckling it a lot, and as you know, those travel trailers, I mean, they're like sails behind your truck. So going up and down the mountains here in Alaska, and it can get pretty windy, that thing got pretty squirrely. So that's what really pushed me into this Super Duty segment, and I went with the F-350 for that reason. And some of the options that I added on this one was the Lariat Sport package. I got the 4x4 off-road package. I did the power moonroof. I've got the ultimate trailer tow package with the backup assist. And I don't know if I'll use that backup assist, but I mean, it's there just in case. I may play around with it a little bit just to see how it is. But I've never really used a backup assist, in the times that I've had trailers. And I've had quite a few travel trailers in the past, although this one I bought is probably the biggest we've ever had. And I got the Lariat Ultimate package as well, so that's kind of what boosted those that option price total up. So a couple things that I want to do is get into some of the things that I like and some of the things I dislike, and we'll do kind of a walk around of the truck. I'll show you the inside, and then just kind of give you my opinion of the truck. I know that the 2020, the 2021, and even the 2022 that'll be coming out later this year, they're all fairly similar. There's not a lot of differences in the trucks. The 2022, I think, is going to have an option for a 12-inch screen, and there might be a little bit different variances in some of the package options that you can get, but overall it's still the same truck. There's no improvement on the torque, there's no improvement on the horsepower, and it still has the same available engines as the 2020 or 2021. So some of the things that I like about this truck, first and foremost, I love the overall looks of it, both inside and out. I think it's an awesome looking truck. I know that there's a lot of people out there partial to Ram. There's some out there partial to Chevy. But I've kind of been a Ford guy for a long time, and I think with this one, I like it enough that if I had to do it over again, I'd buy the truck again. I like the comfort, especially in these recent years. I'm not sure if they've done any changes to the suspension, but man, they sure seem to ride a lot smoother than they used to. And I really like the ride of this one. Now, it's certainly not as smooth as my F-150 was, but for a heavy-duty truck, I think it does pretty good. I like the mileage I'm getting. Right now it's winter time and we're running straight number one up here in Alaska because that's all they offer. And I'm getting close to 18 miles per gallon. Now when I switch over to the number 2 as we get closer to spring, that mileage will go up. Straight number 1 is not real good for getting good mileage. I also like the adaptive cruise control that I have. Up here in Alaska, I mean, you run cruise control, you're constantly disengaging it, stepping on your brakes, especially with these drivers up here. So it really doesn't become a functional accessory that you can use often under standard conditions. But with the adaptive cruise control, it automatically slows you down and speeds you up as the traffic in front of you slows down and speeds up. So here you can just kind of set it and let it go, and I really like that. So that's probably one of the major things of many that I like about the truck. And of course there's too many things that I like to list them all, but you know, those are some of the major ones. Some of the things that I dislike about the truck is one, tends to have a little bit of loose steering, in my opinion. You kind of, you know, are going like this to keep it in the lane. I have read that, you know, some people have said there's some things that you can do about that. Now, I've not experienced a death wobble that some people have, and traditionally most people don't run into that death wobble until there's been a little bit of wear on some of the front end parts that cause that. And but there's some things that you can do that will fix that with some steering stabilizers and other things. Of course, you have to figure out what is actually causing it, and sometimes it can be a variety of things, tie rod end or ball joint or whatever. But you got to see what has prematurely worn to start causing the wobble in the first place. Fix that, and then you can add some of the steering stabilizers that will help prevent it from occurring again. So, and I've been thinking about adding, you know, the Icon steering stabilizer, but I haven't done it yet. I don't know, I'll probably wait a while before I spend the money on that. I think it's about another $600-700 by the time you get it up here to Alaska, and then to install, although I think it's fairly easy, so I'd probably just do it myself. The other thing that I dislike, and I'll show you when we get inside, is the wireless charger. That thing's about useless. They tucked it down in a compartment, and you know, if you get a larger phone, especially one that's got a case on it, it's very difficult to get in and out of that little compartment. They'd have been better off setting that wireless charger up maybe on the top of the dash or something where you could just lay your phone in it and let it charge. But the place that it's at right now, I don't use it. It's just too cumbersome to get your hand in and out of there and get the phone out. One of the other things that I don't like is the air dam that's underneath the truck, and I'll pop that up here for you to see. That thing is huge. I know it's designed, I think it assists with mileage or something from some of the things that I've read, but it's huge. And I've thought about maybe changing it to the one that they offer on the Tremor package. You can buy that as a separate piece and then install it and remove this big one. It reminds me of the plow on the front of a locomotive running through snow. I guess that's one option for it. You know, you can plow your way through anything with it. But anyway, it's huge, and kind of when you're standing in front of the truck and you're taking a look at it, it does distract from the truck a little bit because your eye is drawn to it. It's so big. So that's probably one of the other major things that I dislike. And really, there's not a lot of other things that I don't like about the truck. You know, most of the other things really are positive. That's probably really the main things that I dislike. So anyway, with that, we'll do a walk around, and I'll show you the inside of the truck, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I really think it's a nice looking truck. I was hesitant on getting the long bed at first, but after enough attempts at carrying 8-foot lumber, I found that it really comes in handy. So let's pop inside real quick. Alright, so we'll start in the back here. Got all my winter gear in here. Anybody who lives in Alaska knows you got to carry your winter gear with you. But anyway, one of the things that I really like back here is just the overall room and, you know, leg room. Now I'm kind of short, so it doesn't really matter with me, but some of the taller guys that I've had in the back seat here really complement the leg room. And it's got heated seats. It's got the regular household outlet, as well as your USB-C and USB ports, and then your cigarette lighter adapter plug. And the huge moonroof. So let's hop up into the front and take a look at that. So I did write just kind of a few notes so I don't miss anything. We've got the uplifter switches. It's got the garage door opener in the sun visor, which is really nice. One of the things I do like is the storage. You got two of the glove boxes here. Not sure exactly what you can fit in there, but it's, you know, additional space. And then this is that wireless phone charger, and you know, I've got one of the larger phones. Actually, this isn't the biggest one, but just trying to get it in there and get it up to where you can even try and get it charged, so it will sit on that pad is next to impossible. And then, you know, trying to get it back out. But, so anyway, with that, I don't use it. It's useless in my opinion. And then you've got the cup holders. You slide that over, you got four. You've got your different storage in here, which is pretty nice. You know, the screen, I guess, I mean, it's big enough for me, but I suppose if I could have a 12-inch, I would have gotten a 12-inch. Like I say, I think that's going to be available on the 2022. The sound system is really nice, the B&O sound system. I like the overall layout of the dash. I like the memory seats. That's nice. I can set one setting for myself and one for my wife. I like the extendable mirrors. And yeah, the adaptive cruise control. I haven't used the engine brake yet, but I hear that that works really well. Certainly I'll be using that as I tow my trailer. The hill descent mode. It's got the lane assist keep in it. Now this one just kind of vibrates the steering wheel a little bit when you cross the line, but it's there. And there's the trailer backup assist. I don't know if I'll ever use it. I'll probably play around with it just to see what it's like. I don't know. You never know. Anyway, that's really about it. And with that, I guess I will get out of here. I will be uploading a review on my camper here. I don't know, probably within the next couple weeks. If you're interested, subscribe and hit the bell notification. I'll also be listing or uploading some other videos, just kind of general videos of things that I do here living in Alaska, and some of the places that we go and visit. I know I'll be doing some reviews of some of the campgrounds that we're going to be visiting in the summer coming up, so look for those to come out. And if you're interested, go ahead and subscribe. Appreciate it. Thanks.